Hey, I'm Calen Carr, and you're watching This Week in MLS with Susannah Collins and my guy, Calen Carr. What a great guy.
Oh, you guys are adorable. That was cute.
That was unsolicited. I had no part in that.
That was very sweet. Did you have fun with Kai
He just
in LA?
said nice things about me.
He did.
Yeah.
It's a rarity on this show.
It is, yeah. Yeah, no, I had fun with Kai. I was in LA. He was there for the ESPYs, nominated, didn't get the award.
Didn't win.
I almost went up on stage and had a Kanye moment. Like,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
man.
Giovinco, you had a great season, but my guy Kai,
sweet.
one of the best seasons of all time.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Save it. I like it.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm always pitching the movement. The movement, it's MLSsoccer.com/the movement. Check it out. But enough of that. We've actually got a Susannah Collins show to pitch coming up.
Oh my gosh, we do.
Tell us about it.
I'm very excited. Yes, it's going to be a new show on MLSsoccer.com. Basically going to be kind of like an interview show, me with players, taking them off the field. My first interview
Who's it going to be?
Jake Gleason.
Oh,
this is very exciting.
nice
We're going to
choice.
Portland this week. The show still does not have a title. And
Okay.
on our little Facebook Live thing this morning, we asked people to give me some ideas for titles. And Mike Woodrum suggested Susannah's Soccer World. What do you think?
A little too literal. I like BTW. BTW. That's my. I
BTW.
want that to happen. Yeah.
That's a front runner.
It's fun.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for the plug.
Let's do
I
it.
appreciate it. Yeah. Let's talk some soccer, and we are gonna start this week where you and I will be next week, and that's San Jose with an 8-match winless streak. And down 2 men, the Quakes did the improbable, beating Toronto 2-1. And Dominic Kinnear said that this could be a turning point game for his team, and you agree with this. You said so.
I do. I agree with Dom. What a surprise. No,
Yes.
this was actually my favorite game of the MLS season so far.
Really?
Yes.
Just because of the down 2 men?
It was just like, they go down 2 men, right? And both of those red cards to me were questionable at
Yes.
best. I think they're wrong decisions.
Yeah,
That referee
fans were not happy.
he hadn't refereed a game since 2010. This is his first one back, so a bit rusty there.
Yikes.
But the fight that those guys showed together, they had 8 guys and a goalkeeper, and they're standing in lines of 4 just trying to stay compact and stop. And then they go out on the break. Cato and Simon Dawkins decide to make a run for it in the 70th minute. Do you know how tiring that is? You normally just want to kick the ball forward, but to be able to make that burst,
Yep.
they were in a 2-on-5 situation, and Simon Dawkins makes an incredible little play there.
Incredible finish, too.
Yeah, I mean, the goalkeeper, I don't know what he was doing. But he hits it well, takes his chance, and then Bernardes, David Bingham, the whole team really came together. I do think this is a momentum victory for them.
So you think this is something that
They would have been lucky to get a tie. To come out with 3 points from that.
Absolutely.
It was actually really fun to watch.
Pumped. They were so pumped up when that final whistle blew. It was
should
great
be.
to watch. All right, well, San Jose will also be the site of next Thursday's All-Star Game, and over the weekend, the final MLS roster that will be facing Arsenal was announced. Calen, what are some of your thoughts on this roster? Any surprises for you? Any people that maybe were left off?
I've talked about the All-Star thing. I think it's something people enjoy talking about. Will Trapp is one of my favorite young players. I'd like to see him play against Arsenal, but I can't say on good conscience that he deserves to be an All-Star based on the performance of him and his team this year.
Okay.
Brandon Vincent's another guy as a left back for Chicago Fire. Now the Fire defense has actually been solid.
Their defense has been
and he's a
excellent this
promising
year.
young player that I think has a bright future for his club and for the national team.
Yep.
But I'm not quite sure he's ready to be an All-Star yet.
Totally
For me,
fair.
it's a big honor to be an All-Star. I know some clubs, some coaches would prefer their guys not be called, but then when they're not called, they're like, hey, why aren't you giving our team any respect? So it's hard to have it both ways. I'd like to see guys like Chris Pontius, Mike Grella, even Felipe. I'd probably take him over Pirlo. Like, there's just guys like that
that you think are more deserving.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I feel bad saying that.
Just say it. Just go. No,
it's just tough. How do you pick the team? The fans have a choice. The fans put in Pirlo. That's their choice.
Yep.
So it's up to if you want to complain, you can only look in the mirror.
My guy Mauro Diaz made it. I was happy.
He did.
The
He deserves to be
pick. No Stevie G though.
He's got plenty of accolades.
Spoiled.
He'll be all right.
Darn it. Well, Portland has 2 All-Stars heading to San Jose and Darlington Nagbe and Liam Ridgewell, but neither were the stars in their game against Seattle. That would go to Diego Valeri, who scored not 1, but 2 goals in a game that, Calen, you correctly predicted last week.
Well, I knew it was going to be difficult with no Clint Dempsey going down. They had a bit of momentum, obviously, coming off that Dallas result, but Valeri comes back after 3 games being out, and you see his quality. He really makes this team tick. They've got Adi, who can bang up top.
Yep.
They've got Milano, who was excellent on this day as well, using his speed on the counter. But Valeri, I mean, what a special player. He's a lot bigger than people realize. He's a big boy, and he shows his strength and technique on that second goal. Almost surprised himself a little bit. I tweeted about it, but he sort of puts his hand over his face afterwards like, did that really just happen?
Did I do it?
He puts it off the back post. He's a special player in this league.
Do you see them sort of propelling forward the second half of the season?
I actually think they'll be in a good spot going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had passages where they've missed players, and now Caleb Porter said afterwards, you're seeing the group together at full strength and what they can do. They're the defending champs. So, you know, LA, I understand they're always going to be in that conversation. Dallas is near the top, or at the top of the table right now. Colorado is one of my favorites. But until someone knocks Portland off, they're the champs for a reason.
It's going to get good. All right, well, there was plenty other action around the league. And the top spot in the West is going to be a tight one between Dallas and Colorado. The Rapids are unbeaten in their past 14 matches and yet sit 3 points behind Dallas. Juan Jaro Flores wants to know, Calen, what are the Rapids' chances of winning the MLS Cup with Tim Howard in goal?
Very good, and it's not just because Tim Howard is in goal. I mean, this team was doing excellent before he arrived. Now him coming makes them stronger. This is going to be, for me, the most anticipated match of the season. This game, Colorado against Dallas, for me so far. I'm coming with hot takes today. I said this San Jose one was my favorite match of the season. This is going to be my most anticipated match of the season. Maybe not the biggest names, biggest stars, but I think these two teams, for me right now, are the 2 best teams in the Western Conference.
Okay.
And Colorado, I loved watching their game this weekend. I mean, the fight of this team together, Mastroeni's got these guys really going. Marlon Hairston, underrated player. I love seeing him get his first goal of the season. A great finish to the far corner. And then they just shut it down. Kansas City really had nothing really close to a good look late in the game. And Kansas City is a team that can make a push. But Colorado, for me, is the real deal.
And NYCFC reclaims their conference lead after getting a 3-1 win over Montreal, Calen.
Well, Jack Harrison.
Oh, that goal was
I mean, what'd you see on that one?
It was so great. Just the way that he was able to kind of like juke the defender, just maintain control of the ball, and then that strike just bend it in so beautifully. Oh, it was perfection.
Yeah, I think he goes directly at defenders. I like his play. He's so crafty on the ball. That front 3 is the best forward group in MLS. You got David Villa, who for me is the MVP of the season so far. And then you've got Tommy McNamara on the left-hand side. I think he's near the top of the league in assists. I think he's got 8 or 9 already. And then Jack Harrison has changed the team.
Yeah.
You know, him coming into the lineup has really solidified, given them balance on the other side instead of just Tommy McNamara over there. And their understanding of this partnership between the 3 has been excellent as well. NYCFC, I mean, from where they were to where they are now, they've really been excellent. Credit. I was critical of Vieira, and he's really figured it out, pulled the right strings.
And Lampard keeps scoring fluky goals.
Yeah, just anything, just kick it off Lampard and it's going in. He's been good. He's got a couple. To be fair, he's got a couple of nice finishes as well. But he's also had a bit of that luck, which you need.
And the last game of the week was a good one. Philadelphia hosting the Red Bulls, bitter rivals. And the Red Bulls held a 2-0 lead at the half, but the Union came charging back. This was a great one, Calen.
It did. And this whole week of games I thought was excellent. You know, that last week I remember coming in here and feeling a little bit like, what are we going to talk about? This one was exciting start to finish. This one capped it off perfectly for me. The Red Bulls go up 2 from Sasha Collection goals. Sasha with a nice, well, he gets the deflection.
He's an all-star.
He is, and he deserves to be there. Good for Sasha. But the Philadelphia Union, the way they come back and fight time and time and again this season, when you look at the 2 teams with the most consistency for me and the most, it sounds corny to say, but like fighting spirit and togetherness as a team, which counts. That really does count.
Yeah.
Colorado on the west, Philadelphia on the east. And Chris Pontius has been so underrated for me. I mean, this is one of the off-season moves of MLS during that off-season. People know about his talent, but he's been able to stay healthy. He draws the penalty on the first one, finishes the second. And really, Philadelphia almost won the game down a man the last 20 minutes. Jesse Marsch expressed his frustration, said it felt like a loss. It very well could have been, if not for a game-saving sliding tackle from Dax McCarty late to keep this one knotted at 2.
Well, Calen and I caught all the action this weekend, and now we are going to share our top plays.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start.
Okay, what do you got?
Ladies first,
Yes.
Jack Harrison's goal, which I know we already talked about, but it's worth mentioning again, the way that he changes direction so quickly and then kind of has the presence of mind to just sort of take a moment, square up, fire that shot that just curls right in. Oh, it's perfection.
Yeah, that was really good. What's your second one?
My second one is the save by Luis Robles off the Barnetta zinger, and I am just so envious of this dude's ability to elevate. He just got the hand up there. That was an incredible
I watched
save.
his MLS Insider on MLSsoccer.com, and it was actually it was one of the best ones I've seen all year. It was really good to see a little bit about his life behind the scenes, his struggle to get to where he is now. He's got a really great story.
Awesome.
So on a lighter note,
Yes.
my moment was from the Portland-Seattle game.
Okay.
The fan, Even Shits, is taking the corner kick, and the Portland fan decides to just flash.
Oh, distraction technique.
He was like a grown man.
It was amazing. It was that gift.
That
is
should be
just
a yellow
incredible.
card, by the way. That's got to be a caution for that. Not to mention Portland fans not getting a lot of sun. Dude, that blinded me.
That was a big white belly right there.
Wow.
Woo!
Okay, and then my second one
Yes.
was definitely Fabian Castillo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how can we not talk about that one? That was incredible. I mean, he basically hits the turbo button. I saw MLS put out an Instagram about that. That was really funny.
That was...
and then he goes behind the leg with the Rabona. That's like something that you get yelled at in training for trying, or someone wants to kick you, like, what are you doing? And he pulled it off in a game, and Rudy lands right on his head for the goal. He is a special player when he wants to be.
I like it.
Yep.
Good stuff. Calen, the next time I'm going to see you, we're going to be in San Jose.
Really? You're not going to show up to work tomorrow?
No, I'm not.
Wow.
Taking the week off.
Cool.
Taking the
Enjoy
week
yourself. Yeah. No, we are going to San Jose. We're really looking forward to it. All-Star. Let us know what you guys think about the All-Star team. If you think there should be any changes.
Yep.
Guys you wanted to see. I know Colorado fans have something to say about that. Only Jermaine Jones gets on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
They've got a reason to be angry.
Yeah. Do you think every team should be represented? Do you think it's not important? That's the most interesting talking point for me this week.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, name for Susannah's show,
yes,
of course.
help me figure out a name for this
BTW.
amazing show. Again, I'm heading to Portland this week.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to share this with you.
Yeah,
It's
if you
gonna
see
be
her
a
in
lot of
Portland,
fun.
come say
Have
hi or
some fun
give
with
tips
Jake
on
Gleason.
places to go in Portland. Voodoo Donuts.
Voodoo Donuts.
I know it's like it's kind of a the obvious choice, but it's definitely worth checking out.
I like donuts.
Maple bacon glazed.
Boom.
It's going down.
Wow, love it.
We'll see you guys next time. Just copied me.
Did.